Hiya, welcome back. Today is all about Telecasters and Partscasters, and should you build one? I just wanted to start the conversation because it's one that I had started a long time ago, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, to get into building a Partscaster. In fact, my first one was actually built about 8 years ago, but since then I'm on to now my 5th as I'm currently ordering out parts. But why do it? Why go, from something off the shelf that you could buy to building something that is unique and yours? Well, I'm going to begin from here because this is one of my favourite guitars. It is a Telecaster. Now, it's not a custom shop or even an American, it's actually a Vintera, but it's one that was specified by the guys at Regent Sounds, where they spec'd out the roasted maple neck, the brass saddles. There is also a 4-way selector, so you can get your series parallel going on. And since then, since they did it years ago, it's been quite a popular thing, and I've seen a lot of stores do similarly. And it is a great guitar, and absolutely love it, adore it. I even had the guys sign the back of the scratch plate. Fantastic. So why go further? Why not just stick with something like this that is a great guitar? Well, it's more to do with versatility, playability, because a Telecaster plays like a Telecaster. But I don't want to keep reaching for a Strat for a Strat sound, a Les Paul for a Les Paul sound. When you want that humbucker, when you want that different tone, you don't want to keep reaching for a different guitar, even though that's a cool thing to be able to do, to just reach around, open one of these cases, pop out another one, and great. So this is the current iteration of my Partscaster that you might have seen on the channel before. Had it a little while. But why? Well, biggest reason why is this neck. Now, I know it's a lot fancier than the neck you get from there, but for the money, these are very similar in terms of the prices of each one, this compared to that. But although we have a roasted flame maple neck with a rosewood board, the neck is very thin, so it lends itself to a lot more fluid playing, I guess is the way to put it. This one's very rhythmic, the Telecaster, whereas this one is quite fluid, so it's quite nice to get your lead lines on, and of course plays rhythm just fine. Then it comes to electronics. So yes, I have a PAF from Monty's, brilliant humbucker in the neck, which is that kind of tone that you want when it comes to playing with the neck. And because it has a push knob, I can split it. But I also have a 4-way selector here, which means I can get a series and parallel with a split or not split coil and the bridge, which is a Loller as well. Now, all of these specified parts, I could choose a humbucker I wanted. I could listen to loads online and figure out which one was the best. The electronics is actually something that Tech came up with as well. But satin finish, I get the chamfered heel, I get the heel cut, I get all the ferrules in the right place that I want. This is a fantastic guitar compared. It's wrong to say compared. It's a fantastic guitar. But it is exactly what I want. It is specified for what I want, and I use this one to teach with. I will take it around to all the schools that I go to, and I also go to shoot anything that I need, any tone. And this is the first one I go to. It's the first and only one I leave in the studio because it's the one I just want to have there, start making ideas happen. So, positives. This is exactly what you order, it's exactly what you want. Negatives. I could sell that Telecaster now and just about get my money back. This Partscaster, really, probably not. I could probably part it out and get what I wanted for the pickup and for the neck and for the body, and I could get bits back, but as a whole, this guitar is worth something to me. This is the choice you make. I would much rather play something that is specified for me, that I require, that I will play, and knowing that you can't sell something for the money that you put into it means that you make those decisions wholeheartedly. You know that you're going to go into it for the decision that it's something that you're going to love to play. There is a little risk when you're spoiling for a Partscaster, going, is this going to work? Because you never know until it's actually a guitar and not parts that this is going to be something that you desire and it will help you play. But from the first Partscaster that I built, which was one kind of on my kitchen floor, trying to complete a bit, which I won. I'll tell you about that in another video. But from there to this, it's a long way, and a long way of choosing between the things that you need to do, whether it be for performing on bands, in orchestras, for schools and teaching, for socials and recording stuff. What is the purpose of the guitar? And I'm currently here, but I'm not done. There's another one on the way. And in another video, I'll tell you why. Well, hopefully at the beginning you heard the tonal differences, and that was just the neck split on this one and the neck on the other one, just to get some little funk sounds. But is there anything you'd like to know, conversation-wise? Hopefully been shooting some shots of all the different guitars and some of the parts and what it's like. But yeah, hit me up some ideas of what you'd like to see in the future. Thanks so much for these vids. We are closing in on 15 million views and 45,000 followers, which is kind of fantastic. Subscribers, actually, says YouTube land. There you are. Brilliant. Thanks so much. See you for the next one.